Africa to speak with one voice is now. And this is not just the battle for South Africa only. This should be the battle for all the continent of Africa against economic sabotage. My dear lovely family, dear friends, fellow Africans, let me first salute you in the name of Pan-Africanism. There's a sentiment of America to remove South Africa from AGOA due to what the current administration of America claiming that South Africa has treated badly minority white South Africans. The things that is not true, but those are just reason for America to punish South Africa. And right now also America is seeking critical mineral deals with Democratic Republic of Congo in order to boycott critical minerals from South Africa. As we know that South Africa is supplying almost 15 critical minerals to the United States of America. So right now America is trying to negotiate the deal, critical minerals deals with Democratic Republic of Congo in order to leave South Africa. So I think Africans, of course, Congolese will accept because they are going to get money, but we must understand after South Africa, the next country will be either your country or another country. But all in all, we must understand these things not started yesterday. This is the thing that has been done for years, trying to undermine African countries. So if you try to lift your people from poverty, these powerful countries will come to you, and that's what's happening right now. They started in Mali, in Niger, in Burkina Faso, but leaders in those countries decided to come together to speak with one voice. I think even other countries must do the same. This is a time for African leaders to understand that we need to come together. We need to speak with one voice. We need to agree as the people of Africa. Yes, South Africa will try to cut supply of critical minerals to America, but other African countries will supply. As you heard about Congo is doing some procedures to sign critical minerals deals with America. So Congo will supply. Other countries will supply. So at the end of the day, South Africa will find itself in isolation. So to avoid those isolation to some African countries, I think our leaders must agree together. And this should be the agenda of the continent, that when you punish one of us, all of us, we are not going to supply resources to you. But it needs leaders who are patriotic, and of course it needs political will, because you know that Africa, we are so divided in terms that we cannot speak with one voice. So I think South Africa and other leaders must maybe try to reach out leaders such as Captain Ibrahim Traore, Assimi Goïta, and also Abdurahmane Tchiane, how they succeeded to cut the chains of supply of critical minerals or minerals to these Western countries. I think that will make sense. The time for Africa to speak with one voice is now, my dear brothers and sisters. We will be punished if we continue to be under this kind of division that we have. So we need to bring all our people together. Yes, we say maybe Africa, we don't have a purchasing capacity, maybe purchasing power found in America, but we can build demands here in the continent of Africa. The problem that we have, we don't create demands. If we can start adding value to our natural resources, I'm sure we can create demands. People are so innovative, people are so creative. Africans are doing wonders. The problem that we have, many things we depend from outside. If we can start using our own cars, our own mobiles, our own electronic devices, if we can start using our own ammunition. Of course, we shared the video about Ethiopia starting exporting ammunition. So Africa, we have engineers, we have intelligent people, we have innovators. It is possible if we can decide as the people of Africa to start using our own products. The problem that we have, as I said, we are so divided in such a way we cannot use our own product. The people who are in Kenya, they feel shy to use South African products. The people who are in Senegal, they feel shy to use Burkina Faso's product. The same to people who are in Uganda. So we must not feel shy to use our own product. You know, Africans, we have made to be proud on other things, on others' goods. For instance, when someone driving American car, he feel proud. But when someone driving maybe European car, he feel proud, but he can't feel, or she can't feel proud to drive African car. And they don't trust, of course. You see, Africa, we don't trust our own goods. And that's why even things that is good, we have been made to think white things are those who are goods. Even animals, if you find a white animal, chickens, it is Europeans, it is good one. So we need to change our mentalities. This is a time when Africans, I think we need to understand what we need in the continent of Africa and what we need for us to develop. We have resources in Democratic Republic of Congo. We have resources in South Africa. Let us mobilize those resources. Yes, America needs all these resources for it to be powerful. But we can also use these resources to make us powerful as America. So it is possible. It is possible. The problems that we have, as I said, we don't believe in ourselves. We don't work together. And we are waiting others to do what is right for us and sometimes to decide for us. So no one will come and teach you how to create good things for you. I think they have seen Africa as a market. Just imagine Africa of 1.4 billion people depends on 3 million people of the United States of America. How is it comes? I think we need to think, and of course we need to ask ourselves, what's wrong with us? Why can't we create purchasing power to our people? Why can't we come together and build industries? You see, I think it is possible. It is possible if Africans, we can decide to come together. My dear lovely family, dear friends, Burkina Faso did it, Niger did it, Mali did it. What about the rest? I think, and of course, some countries are doing very well. They're trying to become independent. So I think if South Africa will be removed from AGOA, don't lament and be proud because you have made to be self-sufficient. So we cannot rely on others' market while we have our own market. What is the meaning of Africa Continental Free Trade Area if we are still relying on America's market? Yes, we need to do business with America, but in respective ways. America must respect us, and we must also respect America. So you cannot come and say, because you have been selling to my market, or you have been getting more money from my market, because you know we have a lot of industries, demand is so high of your resources, so we are going to remove you from this maybe opportunity. But I think that must come to an end. We Africans, we need to be treated the same others are being treated. And this can come if our leaders can come together. And it needs unity, it needs strength among our leaders, it needs political will and decisions. So, dear lovely family, dear friends, fellow Africans, those are just my opinions on what I see if South Africa will be removed from AGOA. So don't feel shy to start from the scratch, because we can. We have been isolated since then. We have been isolated during slavery, during colonialism. And right now, at the era of neo-colonialism, there is isolation. So Africans, we need to come together. We need to unite. We need to support one another. And that is what will make Africa survive. So if America is going to Congo, if Africa, we are so united, we can say, I hope Congo must say, we have agreed as the people of Africa that if you want resources, you have to follow these laws. And I think America will fall, because America needs all these minerals. And of course, you know that America has already built Lobito corridor to Atlantic port, to access Atlantic Ocean, and where there was Lobito port there. And those things was created to take critical minerals from central part of the continent, especially in DRC, in Zambia, as well as from Angola, southern Angola, so that those resources can be tapped and taken to America or to Western countries through Atlantic Ocean. So I think as the people of Africa, we must come together. These outlets have been made by colonizers, and right now America has also did the same. Yes, we looks like we are developed, but we are losing. So we need to have our own infrastructure that are benefiting the people of Africa. I think that should be the first priority for us, the people of Africa. So, dear lovely family, dear friends, let's not speak for too long. I have been saying many things, but let me end it here for today. I hope you have understood the concept, what I mean in this scenario of U.S. removing South Africa from AGOA. But all in all, my dear lovely family, our unity is our salvation. Thank you.